I used to think Mr. Henderson was just another boring history teacher. He was the kind of guy who'd stare at the chalkboard a little too long and wore the same faded navy blazer every single Tuesday. We called him the ghost because he was so quiet you'd forget he was even in the room. But then I saw the lunchbox. It was this tiny plastic bright yellow thing with a cartoon sun on the front. Totally out of place, sitting right there on his desk next to his coffee mug. One afternoon I stayed late to make up a quiz and I saw him just looking at it. He wasn't eating, he was just tracing the plastic sun with his thumb. I asked my counselor about it and her voice just dropped. Turns out, 3 years ago, Henderson's world shattered. His daughter, Maya, was 5. She loved that lunchbox. She was supposed to start kindergarten, but she never made it past the first week of August. Cancer is a thief, you know. It doesn't care about first days of school. Henderson was a wreck, working double shifts, trying to cover the mountain of medical bills while basically living in a waiting room. He was drowning. But then the senior class found out. They didn't just post a link or send a card. They organized this massive citywide sunshine run. They raised $40,000 in a single weekend. They gave him the one thing money usually can't buy: time. Because of those kids, he didn't have to worry about the mortgage or the hospital debt. He got to sit by her bed, hold her hand, and read her stories until the very end. Now, every year, on her birthday, he brings that yellow lunchbox to class. He doesn't say a word about it. He doesn't have to. We all just sit a little straighter and listen a little closer because we know that behind that quiet ghost of a man is a heart that was kept whole by a bunch of teenagers who decided to be the light when things got dark. And man, it makes you realize that kindness, it's the only thing that actually stays.